At least 4 people are killed in a U.S.-led airstrike in northeastern Syria. Fighter jets targeted a village in the countryside of Hasakah. The attack follows more U.S.-led strikes which have killed dozens of people in the same province since Monday. Most of the victims were Iraqi refugees, including women and children. The U.S.-led coalition has been conducting air raids in Syria since September 2014. Washington claims the attacks target Daesh positions, but many civilians have been killed. Damascus has repeatedly slammed the U.S. military presence on the soil as an act of aggression. Mohammed Ali is a correspondent joining us from Syria's capital, Damascus. It seems like recently we keep hearing about these U.S. airstrikes that are killing civilians. Why has that increased in the recent days?
Yes, this is the third consecutive day in which civilian lives are lost because of the U.S.-led coalition airstrikes on northern and northeastern Syria in particular. The latest was that U.S.-led coalition airstrikes hit Al-Hardan village, which is a village southeast of Al-Hasakah province, killing at least 4 people and injuring 1 woman. This comes just 24 hours following also airstrikes by the U.S.-led coalition on Tel Ashar that killed at that time 12 people, all from the same family. And also just 1 day before that, 18 people were killed, mostly Iraqi refugees in the Khuwaybira area, also in Al-Hasakah countryside. The Syrian government, the Syrian Foreign Ministry, just yesterday sent letters to the United Nations Security Council and Secretary General describing and explaining what has been happening over there and calling on the United Nations to condemn such crimes. But also it was a very direct message by the Syrian government to the United Nations that the fact that the U.S.-led coalition continues to carry out, according to what the letters described as war crimes in Syria, the fact that such war crimes continue by the U.S.-led coalition shows actually the UN negligence in enforcing and implementing international law and the UN Charter in preserving actually international peace and security, and also respecting state sovereignties like Syria. The Syrian government has been saying time and again that this is an illegal coalition operating illegally in Syria because it is without the consent of the Syrian government. And also many experts believe that perhaps if the US-led coalition is actually serious about defeating Daesh and striking Daesh in particular in Syria, why not coordinate with those who are on the ground fighting Daesh since the start of the unrest, meaning the Syrian government? This is a question that the experts over here have been raising for a long time. And the Syrian government has made it clear in many similar incidents that the US-led coalition is not serious about defeating Daesh and has actually acted sometimes as an air force in support of Daesh themselves, because usually after strikes by the US-led coalition on areas in northern Syria, usually we see Daesh attacking nearby Syrian army positions there.
Thank you very much for that. Mohammed Ali, correspondent there, talking to us from Syria's capital, Damascus.